What's up, YouTube? It's your boy YPD Wallz, and I got some NBA 2K League news for you. So, in case you ain't already heard, I guess the qualifier for the NBA 2K League this year, you will have to at least play 100 games, and you have to win at least 50% of them. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and read off the information from the NBA 2K19 Twitter page. As you can see right here, it says NBA 2K League qualifier info. The dates is from November 2nd to November 20th through November 26th. Requirements: must win 100 games in NBA 2K19's Pro-Am mode or at Jordan Rec Center. Must win at least 50% of games. Says must complete online application on NBA2KLeague.com by November 26th by 6 p.m. ET. Alright, eligibility. Anyone around the world who has a copy of NBA 2K19, PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, an internet connection, and is 18 years or old by November 2nd. Okay, it's that time of year again, man, to where people are going to be trying out for the NBA 2K League. Now, everybody knows what happened last year. Everybody tried out. People was happy. Some people were disappointed. Some people were sad. Some people didn't want nothing to do with NBA with 2K anymore, because a lot of people felt that the 2K League was rigged. Like, as far as the selections and the people that was going to choose, they felt like it was rigged. So here we are once again. The question on everybody's mind is, do you play? If you don't play Rec Center or Pro-Am, do you waste your time playing the 100 games and trying to win at least 50% of them? So basically they're saying you gotta win 50 games. Or do you say fuck it and not even bother? So we're gonna weigh the pros and cons. I'm gonna start out with, of course, I say the pros. Okay, say you do play, and say their system is a lot better than it was last year, because last year a lot of people had a general idea of who was gonna actually get chose. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a lot of the main people, heavy streamers, not as far as 2K Pro-Am players, a lot of those guys got in. A lot of the guys that were on like the top teams and stuff like that, a lot of those guys got in. People feel like it was rigged. Now, me personally, this is me personally, I'm not doing it, because I look at it like this, and this is not to sound negative, this is not to even try to put thoughts in your head as to not do it. I'm not doing it because I already know it's set up, it's rigged. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I already know it is. You know, I mean, they already taking a look at they're already taking a look at certain players. They already scattered the team Pro-Am list and all of that. Now me, I don't know who was popping in team Pro-Am. I don't know the #1 point guard. I don't know any one of those individuals. And that's another pro where it comes in for guys that believe they can make it in there. Last year it was the first annual, so of course they was going to get the best players that they had already seen in the previous Pro-Am tournaments. This year they're probably really out searching, but I still wouldn't put my all into trying to make this league, because we don't know what it's based on. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. It's like, it's just the first round. Last year was, you know, they kind of did the same thing. You got to win Pro-Am, and then once you win those games, then that break it down to where they make a whole other game mode for you to actually explore. Now, we don't know what the game mode will consist of. We don't know if it's going to be a leaderboard. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to show the top recruits, like by how you play. We don't know that. All we know is that you got to play these 100 games right now. You know, so, but you got to fast forward. You got to look ahead. You just can't just be stuck on the information they're giving us. Now, last year they said it would be to get in the league. This is the next step I'm talking about. This is the next step after the qualifier round, to get in the league. You had to play good. You had good team grade, great rebounding, great shooting. There's a lot of people who scored 30 points, had 12 assists, A+ across the board, 3-4 steals. There's a lot of people who actually stat sheet stuff, and not stat sheet stuff by ball hogging. They actually played good, and they didn't get in. And there's a lot of people who was well known who did not play good and got in. Now, I just can't see myself taking that chance of wasting. I can't see myself wasting all this valuable time trying to get into something that that thousands of people are trying out for. You got to think. Last year they narrowed down to 103. How can you narrow something down from 70,000 players to 103 players, or the best players? It's impossible, man. It's impossible. That's impossible without these teams already having an eye on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to understand, they're not finna choose a bunch of randoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody knows who you are, more than likely you're not gonna get in. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, it's like even though it's a game, it's still an organization. It's still organization and organization type of deal, a business type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very excruciating and hard. You know what I'm saying? To narrow it down. So if you want to take that chance, if you feel like 2K is gonna be fair, which we all know they're not. You know, if you feel like they're gonna analyze it and base it off of your game, off of how you play, your ability to read defenses, your ability to function within the offense, you know what I mean? You could take that chance. But me personally, I'm not, because I know the next stage after this is running with a bunch of randoms. See what I'm saying? It would be a different story. And I'd be shocked if 2K did this, which I think they won't. It'd be a different story if they allowed you to play after the qualifier round, if they allowed you to play with people that you wanted to play with. That will let them see who's good and who isn't. You know, the playing with the randoms, that's hard. That eliminates practically anybody that nobody knows. I mean, if you look at the NBA 2K League currently, everybody basically got in. Somebody kind of knows them in a way. I don't know too many. I can't count on both hands, let alone one hand, somebody that got in that nobody completely knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy may not know them, but this other guy did. So you got to look at everything. You know, I mean, are you gonna waste your time, or do you feel like you got a chance? You know, me personally, I feel like I don't have no chance. That's just me. And I got good IQ. I'm a good basketball player as far as on the video game. Real life, I'm trash. I'm just good at defense. I can foul you, and that's just about it. Foul you and probably fight. You know what I'm saying? Rondo, Chris Paul style. You know what I'm saying? Just start stuff. But with this 2K needs to. This information they released, 2K should have gave us more information. Like, you just giving people this basic information, and then once these people play all these games, you're gonna be like, okay, well, here's the next dose of information. They should lay the information out. They should let us know step by step before the whole process even starts, so people won't waste time. There's no point in people wasting time. You know what I'm saying? So, because you gotta think, a lot of people this year, I've seen a lot of people this year that are 95s, 90, you know what I'm saying, that I never heard of. I'm pretty sure there's people that never heard of me, but I know a lot of people heard of me. But people can be grinding, because a lot of people want to hit 99 this year. People can be grinding for 99 instead of doing this. So I feel like 2K dropped the ball again as far as on the NBA 2K League info, because they just gave us, what, 3 brackets a bit. If you put them all together, it's what, 1 paragraph? Literally, like, 1 paragraph of information about qualifier. We need rounds. Like, we need this is the qualifier information, this is the next step past the qualifier information, and this is the final step. We need all the information at once. You know what I'm saying? So, like, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Are you gonna grind for it, or are you gonna Do you feel like it's a waste of time? Do you feel like it's not a waste of time? I just know there's a lot of secret emails going on, a lot of secret Twitter messages going on, a lot of people talking directly to the management teams of these NBA 2K League teams. You know what I'm saying? They're talking to management. People was trying to get their friends in. People got their friends in. Some people didn't get their friends in. Like, that behind the scenes stuff is stuff that people don't want to talk about, and people want to overlook. I'm not overlooking that, because that's still going to happen this year. You know what I'm saying? There are going to be secret messages, secret conversations, all of that before a person gets drafted, or, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff is going to happen, because you're getting paid. People forget this. You're getting paid to play the game. So you think they're just going to gamble on anybody? You think they're just going to just throw money away on anybody? No, they gotta know and be for sure about who they're actually adding to their team, because that's a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? They're not finna just give somebody 30. Basically, you get like $3,600 or $30,000, not $3,600, but $30,000, $36,000. They're not finna, over a course of like 3 to 6 months or something like that. They're not gonna throw that type of money away with just anybody. So that's something you gotta keep in your head. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to play, go ahead and play. If you want to play to have fun, go ahead and play to have fun. But me personally, I'm not falling for it. Last year, I fell for it until I played 2 games until I played 2 games in the second round. I realized there's no way, because you're playing with randoms, you're playing with people who want to get their stats up. You're not playing with people with good IQ. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can play 100 games and win 50 of them. Anybody, the trashiest player can do that. So, well, that's my take on the NBA 2K League qualifier info they released. And like I said, I just feel like 2K they should have did better. They could have did better, giving us more information. But like I said, it's 2K. You know, they do what they do, and we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? And with that, make sure you like up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel.